Like, they both did that at the same time. I feel like at one point they were for sure top 2 in the league.
Yeah. I mean, there's not many running backs that can do that. So, I mean,
It's not
I
too.
guess outside of I mean, I guess Saquon.
And what's his
I don't know
name?
how good he is at receiving, but
That can
Jahmyr
do
Gibbs
what?
catch and run out the
run the ball
backfield.
and receive. Yeah.
Bro, Rico Dowdle? I mean, actually, he only averaged like, he averaged like sub 3 yards a carry, but
No,
he
I
can do
still
both.
rate him. He could do both for sure. He could do both for sure. I feel like one underrated one is probably Jahmyr Gibbs.
Mm.
Cause like nobody
Not even
really can.
underrated. He's one of the best in the league.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I just don't know how many people notice that because it's like you could rush. Like, I'm talking about you could have 2-3 rushes and run for a 92-yard touchdown or an 80+ yard touchdown, fast as hell. Then go right back on the field later on and catch a pass and go 50, 60 yards to the end zone just the
Mm.
same way. Like at his speed, it's a little different. Like, I don't know. That's I feel like other running backs got a lot of toughness when it comes to it, but Jahmyr Gibbs, like his speed and swiftness is actually like insane. Like
Bro,
that's
his
been
speed's different. Like, it's
yeah,
just different watching him run.
yeah.
You could
I
throw in
feel like,
Bijan Robinson too.
Oh, when Bijan gets in open field, it's crazy.
yeah, dude.
It's his way. Oh yeah, Bijan. Yeah, no, Bijan is a good is good out the backfield too. Catching now that I think about it, he is. It's a few of them. It's a few of them.
Yeah, so those are like, okay, those are like the guys right there, right, in the league, all right? But who are the sleepers this year? Who are the running backs that are going to surprise everybody this season? That's what I want to talk about.
Who's gonna surprise everybody this year? Uh, I got to think. I got to think for a second. Oh, okay. Okay. If I'm going, I'll go with a rookie that I feel like is gonna make a big difference on their team this year. It's for sure. You said what?
Sorry, I just realized my music was still playing.
Oh no, you okay. One rookie I feel like is gonna make a difference this year for their team is for sure Jonah Coleman. That's gonna be a that's gonna be a wicked like with him. Wait, who? What? Is JK? Y'all still kept Dobbins?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we signed him
they did.
2-year deal.
So y'all got Dobbins. Y'all have what's his name from last year?
RJ
Uh,
Harvey. Yeah.
RJ
That's
Harvey
a
and
good
that
receiving back right there,
yeah,
actually.
yeah, no, for sure. That's another good one. That's another good. But now it's like y'all got with JK, you got the best of both worlds because I mean, I'm not really saying in the receiving aspect because he doesn't catch a lot in the games, but with his
Hmm.
elusiveness and everything, with his elusiveness and how he could get out the backfield, I feel like that's one. Then you got RJ that could come in with the elusiveness, still got to work on some things, but he could catch out the backfield as well. And then now you got the third down back. Like if we need him to come in and get 5-6 yards for this first down, or he might burst for a 40-yard touchdown, it's like now you have that as well. Like I feel like the Broncos are gonna have one of the best running back, trios in the country for sure. The depth at running back is crazy.
No,
I
that's a
agree.
good pick.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
like that. I
Yeah,
also think RJ Harvey's going to improve a lot in the actual run game this year, not just the
for
passing
sure.
game. But
For sure.
Well, I think RJ Harvey is gonna have like RB1 potential one day. I mean, I think he's got a lot to learn. And he's not great on the ground. I mean, like I said, he averaged like less than 3 yards a carry last year, but yeah, I think when he puts it all together, he's gonna be like a
he
start. He's
averaged
gonna be a starter one day.
For sure.
Might
3.7
not be
yards
for
a
Denver,
carry
but
last
for
year.
someone.
So who
Um,
with y'all's like if we just saying rookies right now, like who would y'all like sleeper rookie running back be this year?
I got a list. It's a lot of second years though.
Uh, okay.
I got a lot of second years. I got So my first one, Ashton Genty breakout this year.
I can feel
New head
that.
coach, new center, better game plan, better quarterback. He's going to break out this year. Um, already showed his potential some games, but I've got Amari and Hampton.
Oh yeah, that's
I
a
think as
great
long
one.
as he stays healthy, he's going to absolutely dominate this season.
Yeah.
I have J.K. Dobbins on here.
Yep.
From like a right, like from a real life football perspective, J.K.
Yeah,
Dobbins.
from
I
like
mean,
yeah,
Wyatt said this last night. I think,
yeah, from like a veteran standpoint for sure.
yeah. Like I think he's gonna have 1,000-yard season this year. Why we were talking about that last night. Fantasy perspective, he's just not going to get a lot of goal line work. But next one, I think Travion Henderson. I think he's gonna be RB1 for the Patriots this year over
Mhm.
Ramondre. Then the last one I got is Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
coming back off that
I think
injury.
he takes RB1 this year. Yeah, that's my
Knew
list.
Panthers starting running
who I
back. Oh
really
well, they just
like.
got rid of Rico Dowdle. I know
Yeah, I
they,
mean
yeah,
Chuba Hubbard's still RB1 there, but they do not like Chuba Hubbard.
yeah, not like they used to. They just don't need him as much. So it's like
No. Well, I also too, because like I watched the Panthers a lot last year. I had Rico Dowdle on my teams, and I also just liked watching the Panthers.
yeah,
Chuba Hubbard was like he got hurt, and then when he came back, like he was in his head all the time. Like he was just dropping like wide open passes, just like really struggling. And I
yeah,
think if Chuba Hubbard comes back and he's just in his head again this year, Jonathan Brooks he's gonna get most of the touches next year, I think.
yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna take Price for the Seahawks. Got drafted at the end of the first round.
To
I think
Daydream.
he's gonna get a bulk of the carries. Yeah, I think he's gonna go. I mean, that's a perfect offense to be in. So I think he's gonna go crazy this year. I mean, I think he could even outperform Love just because his situation's not as good.
Mm-hmm.
That Cardinals team is kind of a mess right now. So, um, but I mean, I still like Love. I think that dude could be a generational type running back, but that team's just not looking very good right now.
Out
So,
with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
um, I will say tight end wise, who's that tight end out of Oregon the Jets took?
Oh, Shakir
Sadiq, Kenyon Sadiq.
or Sadiq. Sorry. Oh my god.
Sadiq. I think
No,
that could be a good pick for them.
yeah, no, that's gonna be a big pickup. That's gonna be a big pickup for
I
sure.
mean,
I'm trying to think of like if I was to have I feel like another breakout year. If I'm going second year, dude, I feel like Cam Scatterbo is gonna have a big year this year.
ooh,
That's a good
love that
one.
guy.
I feel like Cam is gonna have a big year this year, and just because one having that like that frustration that you didn't get to finish out the last season how you could have, you know what I'm saying? And the numbers
Mm-hmm.
he put up within the games he played was like, if you add that up into a whole season, like he was for sure gonna have 1,000 yards rushing and probably over 400 to 500 yards receiving. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just due to how they use him out the backfield and how young that duo is between him and Jackson Dart. Yeah, I feel like if it's somebody that's gonna have a big second year, and this is even excluding Ginty because that's on my list as well. Like Ginty for sure is gonna have a breakout year, but Scatterball, I feel like coming back from that frustration and everything, and just having that vengeance that you want to have on the opposing team and stuff. Like he's the type running back that's just grit and grind, and I'm like. You watch what he did last year. I'm like, just imagine what he's gonna do this year, and the team is even better than they were last year, for
Totally.
sure.
Totally.
For sure, for sure.
I got a guy. So not necessarily breakout season because he's behind one of the best running backs in the league, but Kyle Shanahan came out and said that they are going to most likely decrease Christian McCaffrey's workload next season because not by a lot, but Christian, right? He was hurt all of 2024, started to have some back issues at the end of the season. I think they're going to manage Christian McCaffrey a little bit more. Jordan James from Oregon, who was on the practice squad last year, got elevated to RB2. Not saying breakout season, right? Because he's behind Christian McCaffrey, but I think he's going to be really good. I think he's going to be one of the better RB2s in the league if he gets enough touches.
Yep. I definitely I can see that happening. I know who Jordan James is for sure. I didn't know that happened though. I didn't know they elevated him. Did they trade anybody?
Yeah, they Brian Robinson Jr., he's with the Commanders now, I think.
No, I think the
That sounds
Commanders is
right.
who he started off. I thought the Commanders was who he started off with.
Oh yeah. Because he went to the Niners after that.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
what
I
I'm.
just looked it up.
Did he go back? Because that makes a lot.
Falcons.
Oh, he went to Falcons.
Falcons.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good duo right there. Oh, because they just let go of Tyler Algier too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's on the
Because he went
Cardinals.
to yeah.
Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm trying.
Cardinals have a really interesting running back room this year.
Yeah.
Who do they have? They got Tyler Algier, Jeremiah Love. Who's the little dude? What's his name?
Yeah, and then they have James Conner. They still have James Conner, right?
Oh,
Who's recovering from his was it ACL that he did last year, or was it Achilles?
he didn't play the
I think
whole
it was
year.
ACL.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And then Trey Benson too, who
Oh
like
shit.
there was so much hype around Trey Benson when James Conner got hurt because Trey Benson was supposed to be like super good, and then Trey Benson got hurt like his first game.
Mm-hmm. Coming out of Florida State, I remember him.
Yeah. It's actually crazy because if you look at it, like RB1 through RB4, the Cardinals have probably the best running back room in the league. Like depth wise.
Yeah, depth wise,
Yeah.
you don't lose. No, there's no. It doesn't slow anything down. Nobody slows
Not at
anything
all.
down in that group for sure.
They're gonna need that though.
Yeah,
They might.
yeah. Trying to
Man,
think.
I
Um,
think their quarterback room's a little iffy right now too.
Well, their offense looks good, actually. Like, I know people have mixed feelings on Marvin Harrison Jr., but I mean, I think he's going to be a stud, right? Michael Wilson like popped off when Marvin Harrison Jr. was out last year. And then they got Kendrick Bourne this offseason too, who I think is really good. And then obviously Trey McBride at tight end. Like, it's a good offense.
for sure.
If we're gonna go running backs that we think will get a lot of production, and I'm saying this because I think the team is probably gonna be worse than the NFL, it's probably A-Chain on the Dolphins. I think he's just gonna get the ball a lot, to be honest.
I was just thinking about that too, for sure. A-Chain.
He's a great running back, and they have no receivers now, it feels like. So, I mean,
I mean,
I think
shit.
he's gonna get used a lot this year.
The quarterback situation is even like it's there, but it's not there. Like you got Malik Willis as your starting quarterback right now. You know, so you're gonna have to rely on A-Chain a lot.
And they paid Willis too.
Oh no, they paid him.
They
And
paid
it's
him a
not like,
lot.
don't get it twisted. He did great when he had to come in for Jordan Love last season. He did way better than he did on Tennessee. You know, just being a backup QB. So
Yeah.
it's like going into your third year. I believe, right? I think it's either his third or his fourth year. I'm like, at some point, you know, you're still young enough to where we can pay you. Like you're still that young, but you're gonna have to show us something, you know, within a certain time frame to really keep that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Malik Willis, he has no competition, though. I mean, Quinn Ewers is his backup, and I think Quinn Ewers I'm not a fan of the guy. I think he's not a great quarterback. by NFL standards, but
I haven't liked Quinn. I mean, it's not like a hate type situation. I haven't liked Quinn Ewers since he got to Texas. Like I liked him more where I think he was at like Oklahoma or something the year before,
mhm.
and or Ole Miss. It was something I can't really remember, but um, like when he got to Texas, the type like because I watched Quinn Ewers when he was in high school all the way up into college, and his league highlights he got right now and stuff. But it was like the type hype that he had when he was coming out of high school and all that. Not even saying like social media and stuff. It was just like the type player that I seen wasn't the same player that I seen on Texas like at all.
Yeah, yeah.
While we're on the
Um,
Dolphins, though, watch out for Malik Washington. I think Malik Washington at wide receiver 1 because he
Yeah.
had some really good games last year. There's no one else to throw to other than Malik Washington on that team.
He like number 11 or something like that?
Hmm?
Was he like number 11 or something like that?
I can tell you. Number 6.
6. Okay. Because I barely whenever the
He was
Dolphins were
like,
like that.
well, he started off as like wide receiver 3 or 4 last year,
Uh-huh.
I think.
which makes sense because they had Hill and Waddle last year, and
Yeah.
now they're both gone.
Yeah. Damn. I forgot
Do you
that
guys
one.
think Hill's done, or do you think somebody's going to pick him up?
Oh, somebody's gonna pick him up. Somebody's gonna pick him up for sure.
That injury he had last year was nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was bad. I remember seeing that
Yeah,
live
I
too.
will
that was
say
crazy.
a guy I think could go crazy this year is Alec Pierce
Mm.
Yeah, me too.
Sign
on
back
the
with the
Colts.
Colts.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I see that. I could see
Yeah,
that
no,
happen.
wide receiver 1 this year. I mean, he was putting up numbers as wide receiver 2 behind Michael Pittman. So
Yeah.
yeah. And if we
he
go Colts, I'm a huge fan of Tyler Warren at tight end too.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
I
lot of
had him
people
on
that
one of
think
my
he's not going to
fantasy
have as
teams.
good of a season this year.
I think he's just a reliable guy.
For sure.
You know,
For sure. For sure.
I mean, while we're on wide
uh,
receivers, I got a few that I think might have breakout seasons this year. I've got Luther Burden on the Bears.
Yeah.
who
Um, elevated to wide receiver 2 with DJ Morgan, and I think love Rome Odunze. I mean, his target share was so inconsistent last year, so I could see Luther Burden getting a lot of targets last year. The other one is Jalen McMillan on the Bucks. Now that Mike Evans is gone,
Yeah.
and Chris Godwin is huge injury concern, right? So I think Jalen McMillan is going to get a ton of targets next year.
Yeah. See
But
that wide receivers, I mean, if I'm really if I'm going off like if I'm going off like rookie, maybe second year type. Well, I mean rookie right now, I feel like Carnell Tate is gonna do great Titans this year. I feel like Carnell Tate's gonna be one like just how he wasn't Carnell Tate was never the main option at Ohio State. So now he kind of gets to just play under the radar while he's on the Titans because they're gonna look for Calvin Ridley, uh um the other receiver, I want to say his name is like Elik Ayamador or something. Elik something like he wears number 5. That's all I know, but he's a good receiver too. But I feel like Carnell Tate is gonna take like damn near make a run for rookie of the year, possibly.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
He's
Um,
actually Cornell Tate's listed as wide receiver 1 on their depth chart right now.
For real?
Actually, yeah.
I think he can handle that though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can see why. I mean, Calvin Ridley is over 30 now. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're forever gonna be the wide receiver 1, but at the end of the day, you know, all that matters is starting. You're gonna get targets regardless.
Their wide receiver room looks pretty good actually because they got Carmelo Tate, and then remember they got Wan'Dale Robinson
Yeah.
from the Giants, and then Calvin Ridley. I mean, that's not bad. It's just their running backs are a little weak. I like Tajay Spears. I think he's gonna be really good, but Tony Pollard's kind of,
Yeah.
but
So Cam Ward's got to have a bigger year for sure.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I don't know how much better the Titans will be this year, but I think they'll definitely be. I mean, they're going to be a little bit better than they were last year for sure.
You got a better coach too.
Yeah, that is true.
Receivers, I mean, I'll take Ladd on the Chargers. I think, what's his name is their offensive coordinator now? McDaniel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that offense could be top 5 this year if everybody stays healthy. Because he's a brilliant coach. So
Yeah.
I mean, for them, I mean, their offense was good last year. So their offensive line couldn't stay healthy. If their offensive line stays healthy, it's a really good offense.
Yeah.
Top 5 offense, maybe.
Another dude I feel like is because Malik Neighbors. I feel like he's gonna come back over probably over 1,300 yards receiving, number one option. I feel like he's gonna lead the league in something. You know what I'm saying? Like and it's just kind of funny how it's like both the dudes I said between running back and receiver were both on the Giants, but it's like just like I said earlier, having that vengeance coming back off of injury, being mad that you couldn't play and stuff like that. I feel like if anything, Malik Neighbors is gonna have like a should have could have been should have been rookie of the year type deal season.
Yeah,
like it's gonna be a great season for him.
I like that one.
I really like that you said that because I feel like there's been a lot of negativity, I think, towards how good Neighbors is going to be when he came back. But I like that you said that because I totally agree with you. I think he's going to dominate next year.
Yeah, I feel top 10 receiver in the league next year for sure. I feel like.
So what are you guys thinking for quarterbacks? Is there any like surprise guys that you think might surprise some guys?
I got
Tyler
one.
Shuck with the Saints.
Yeah, that was already on my list too. I fuck with Tyler Shuck. He because I got to watch him in person too when I was at one of my schools in New Mexico because we were right across the border from Texas Tech, and I already knew who he was coming out of Oregon as well. So when we went to that game and everything, they lost that game, but it's just like the way he's composed as a quarterback and can handle big situations. He's an older quarterback that, you kind of don't got to deal. It's different dealing with a 25, 26-year-old than it is dealing with a 21-year-old, So, and then it's way more stuff that he probably knows and how. That's why I wasn't surprised how he did at the end of the season last year. And I was like, you know what? Like the expectations that people probably have for him, he's about to break all of those. He's gonna break all of
I
those.
agree.
Yeah.
All right, I have a name. I have a name that's going to be very debatable. How do we think Shedeur Sanders is going to do this year?
Ooh,
I like that one. I feel like with Shedeur, I feel like it's gonna just how it has been for a minute. It's gonna come down to opportunity for him because I feel like they're gonna start the season off with Deshaun Watson regardless. But it's like I feel like at some point it's like you're not just you either got to trade Shedeur or you got to put him in. I don't feel like the Browns are gonna let him go. So it's like I feel like once that opportunity pops off for him, I personally feel like he's gonna do good. Like he has to handle the pressure for himself and his dad. You know what I'm saying? His dad probably had to deal with some of the most pressure ever in the league, college, whatever, just as a person. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's like I feel like he's gonna handle it well. I mean, I know there's gonna be, some stuff that's still gotta be worked on. Like, I don't know, he might throw a couple picks or make the wrong decision sometimes, whatever it may be. But I feel like this year, like, it's like 50-50 for him when it comes to like a breakout year, or is it gonna be like the same as last year? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's kind of how I feel we should do it. But I
I
feel
like
like he's
that.
gonna strive.
Yeah, I like that.
I feel like he's in the stride for sure.
Yeah, I like that. I like that you brought that up. I mean, I don't think there's any other player in the league that has like more pressure on him than Shador Sanders right now.
Never, like ever. Especially after
I
what
mean,
happened
just
in the
the name, him dropping to the sixth round, right? I mean, the hype leading up to the draft, and then him dropping. Like, there's just so much pressure on the guy right now.
yeah.
But
But I mean, hey, I feel like I do feel like he's in a stride. Like when it comes to that though, like he'll somehow either take over the Browns, or if he doesn't take over the Browns, he would probably go somewhere else and he could take over that team. But I know at some point in
mhm.
these next 5 to 10 years, Shador is gonna be, you know, he's gonna do something that probably we seen before, but it's just like we just said, with the pressure that he has, coming from his, just his name and his dad, himself, all the shit that they do with the YouTube and this and that. It's like when he does do something great, like MVP, Super Bowl, whatever it may be, I feel like it'll be like bigger than a lot of people expected, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Um,
I'll never forget his um, draft interview, and he's like, I've won everywhere I've went. I've had the pressure everywhere I've went. Like, who wouldn't want me?
mhm.
And I think that's especially for a quarterback. I think that you couldn't have said it any better. And I mean, I like what you said. He may not be the guy on the Browns, but I think if it's not Cleveland, it'll be somewhere else
For sure.
for sure.
For sure, for sure.
I mean,
Oh,
Deshaun Watson's also like you just don't know what you're going to get from him in terms of like just injury, just issues off the field. Like you just don't know what's going to happen. I think with Deshaun Watson, so it's like that opportunity for Shador could definitely present itself this year. I think
Yes, that's how I'm
to take
thinking.
over that team.
That's how I'm thinking too, for sure.
Yeah,
Hey, let me
but
ask y'all this though.
um,
Have y'all heard about the Sorsby situation?
mm-mm.
oh,
Brandon
yeah, a little bit.
Brandon Sorsby? Okay. Yeah, that I when y'all get a chance, like really look in to how this all played out, because the NCAA is really cracking down on like NIL eligibility rules and regulations and stuff like that, because a lot of rules been being broken in the last few years. But that Sorsby situation is gonna change a lot of shit this year. Because what just happened today with him, like I need y'all to read it for yourselves. I don't want to just sit here and tell y'all, but y'all got to see that. Like he's not. I ain't gonna say fucked, but like if he doesn't take this next year seriously, he's fucked. That's how I'm looking at it. Mind you, he was just the number
Yeah, man, it
one.
kind of seems like he got screwed to me.
You seen a little bit of it, yeah. I mean, wait, why do you feel like he got
Yeah, I
screwed
saw
though?
what happened today too.
What happened to that?
Well, I, I know a decent amount about it. I don't know if I know enough, but I think he was going to that supplemental draft,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then they pretty much canceled it for the year or something.
yeah. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's pretty.
I don't know why he didn't just declare for the first draft. I guess he was trying to go back and play college ball, right?
Yeah, he was the number one portal quarterback coming out of Cincinnati, and he got paid more money than Sam Leavitt this year, right? And Sam Leavitt,
Oh,
well, technically on the board, Sam Leavitt was the number one portal quarterback once he transferred out, but like the number one right before Sam Lever was Brandon Sorsby. They're basically getting paid either the same amount or a little bit more than each other. But that's where it kind of like when I seen what happened today, that's where I was like, damn, because they're like now you see like if the NCAA is gonna start cracking down, that means the NFL is gonna crack down. And I don't know if you've seen the not later, but the letter that the NFL sent to Brendan Sorsby. Like I read it today. They posted it on this account called Football Forever, but they posted it and basically they said since like Brendan Sorsby didn't the reasonings he had for entering the supplemental draft basically didn't it wasn't good enough for the NFL. Like his reasonings were basically just an excuse for what he had did. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
Interesting.
when you seen what happened today, it was like it makes sense. When at first I was like, what the hell? But then I looked at the letter and I was like, the descriptions they're putting of like what he had said to them and the reasonings for entering the draft was basically just excuses for some shit that you did, you know? So that's why I was like, I was surprised today, but I wasn't surprised as well. And then the date, the cut date for the supplemental draft is in like shit. I want to say like 4 or 5 days or something like that. And then it's only gonna be one player
Oh
in the
shoot.
supplemental draft. So it's like, yeah, it's a lot going on with that situation. When y'all get a chance for sure, look into that. That's probably been the craziest thing of the spring.
And
I
he's
got it
pretty
up right
good, right?
now.
You
I mean,
said
I got the
like
what?
whole story up.
You got the whole
he's
story
pretty
yet?
good, right? I mean, overall.
I got the whole story up.
Oh yeah, you got to read that for sure. No,
And
he
to
is
answer
good.
your question, Wyatt, 2,800 passing yards in 2025, 27 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 580 rushing yards, 9 rushing touchdowns.
Damn.
So banned from the NCAA for sports betting violations.
Oh.
Then sought for eligibility for the supplemental draft, and then June 23rd, 2026, NFL officially informed Sorsby and all 32 franchises that would not host a supplemental draft this summer. The choice leaves a dual threat quarterback with no avenue to play in either the NCAA or the NFL for the 2026 football season. His application was filed 3 business days before the June 22nd deadline without supporting documentation. The NFL noted it did not have enough time to meaningfully review the case before training camps begin in July. The NFL asserted that the widespread gambling violations closely tied into the league's core integrity interests. Officials explicitly stated that Sorsby was attempting to use the professional draft to skirt NCAA punishment after abandoning his college litigation.
Yep.
Sorsby's prominent sports attorney, Jeffrey Kessler, claimed the NFL acted unlawfully and in direct violation of the collective bargaining agreement. Kessler intends to escalate the matter to the NFL Players Association.
Which isn't gonna work.
No.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, no way.
it's not gonna work. But I mean, hey, yeah, that was like one of the craziest stories I heard about this spring for sure. Because being a top portal being a top portal QB, and then having to go through the situation you went to, you get caught gambling or whatever, boom. Then now you have to go to rehab. You get out of rehab. They said you can come back at first. They said you will play, and then they appealed that. They said you couldn't play. So then you try to enter the supplemental draft, and now the NFL tells you we're not having it. Like, and now you're just sitting there, like, just imagine that, like, just being you just went from being the top paid quarterback in the portal to possibly being a good, backup QB for about a year and then starting potentially wherever you may have been, because you would have been a top QB in the draft as well. And now you're damn near just, I'm like, not in a disrespectful way, of course, but I'm saying you're just gonna be back at home now. Like, just worry, like, now all you can do is work out for a whole year and get ready to enter the next draft. Like, damn. With the name of
Well, S-
Like, geez, it's just a lot.
So listen to this. So the NFL's decision effectively sidelines Sorsby until the 2027 NFL draft, where he'll officially be eligible for selection. While he possesses day two talent, scouts indicate his severe baggage could heavily depress his draft stock. Analysts suggest that his only alternative to get on-field repetitions during his gap year would be exploring opportunities outside of the United States, such as like the Canadian Football League.
Mm,
So
mm,
he's
damn.
in a sticky situation for sure.
No, like probably one of the shittiest
Sounds like he'll be able to keep
situations.
playing though, like somewhere.
Yeah, no, I mean he'll be in the league soon regardless. Like, I mean, even if he didn't play for a whole year, I feel like next year that like if he wasn't like a top 10 QB in the draft, he'll still get took like later. Fifth, sixth round, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that is a good option. If you could go CFL or go UFL or something and just get some film so that they know you know, you're still looking good at the end of the day. You're still the same QB you were. But it's just like fuck. That's probably one of the shittiest situations you could be in.
Well, it could actually get really interesting though, because if this is correct and his draft stock goes down,
Mm.
somebody might get like second round talent in like the fifth or sixth round.
Yeah.
You could say the
So
same
that
for Shador, though.
yeah, it just like Shador
Just like Shador.
could get really interesting actually.
Yeah,
My
this
only
is
worry here is if you're out of, I mean, you almost have to play in like another league or something because if you don't, not being in like a real game for like a year, like that's got to affect you.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like just training and working out every day is not going to be enough, I feel like.
Yeah,
yeah. He has
it's definitely not
time.
ideal.
Not. We'll see. Shit.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how it goes because there's a lot of ways that he could go about it, but it's just like, damn, the situation is just like, fuck. You went from being a $5 million QB to now you gotta get that 5 million back and keep whatever you got from your last school. You know what I'm saying? And then endorsements and
Gosh,
stuff
that
like that,
sucks.
bro. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's
But
yeah,
I mean, to
it's
be fair, it's like he did it to himself.
no for sure, for sure. That was yeah, that probably wasn't the smartest decision.
People get in the league or they get close, and some of them just start acting stupid.
No, crazy. But this was something he did back in like 2022 or something like that. Back when he was on Indiana when he was redshirting. That's like all of this stems from that year. So it's like just
Sucks.
imagine being
It's
like in
just
your
one dumb
senior.
decision.
One dumb decision follows you back to your senior year, though. Like your highest paid year. That's fuck.
Dude.
That's
Yeah.
tough. That's really tough. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think there's a problem, though. I mean, obviously, this is another subject, but I think there's an issue, maybe not even league wide, but it's like college and NFL, where like, I don't want to say people's egos get too big, but like, these guys will start making stupid mistakes and it just ruins their career,
Yeah.
you know?
But you get to a point where it's like, you slowly start to think you can get away with more and more things, right? And then
That's the issue,
eventually
though.
you get caught.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Simple
I
as
mean,
that.
yeah, that sucks. I mean, that's definitely it's a tough way to learn your lesson. Like
Yeah.
it's it's extreme consequences for something that probably doesn't seem like a huge deal to him. And it definitely probably didn't feel like a big deal at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Definitely.
I mean, I just hope he gets drafted next year.
change your mindset from instead of being the person.
Yeah. No. Definitely. I hope he gets drafted as well.
Owen, did
All
you have
right.
anything else?
We could end it with just maybe like some teams we think will over or underperform this year. Maybe just end it with that.
Yeah, pick a surprise team. Go
Pick a
ahead, Owen.
surprise
I know
team.
you got a list.
Um, surprise team. I mean, Raiders. I think could surprise a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't know if we'll make the playoffs, but I mean, I think that they're going to overperform some expectations. I think there's a good chance that they could.
Definitely.
Um, I've got more teams I think will underperform. I think Ravens are one,
Mm,
Chiefs potentially are one, and the Eagles potentially could underperform next year.
I can see that.
Interesting.
Chiefs just because I mean, let's be real, Patrick Mahomes has carried that team his entire career. So right, obviously his health. I mean, we're not 100% sure if he's going to be healthy to start the year. So that's one thing. And then we talked about this before on the podcast, right? Just when he gets back, he's a guy that's based his career on his mobility. Will the mobility be the same? Um, Eagles, just because I mean they made the playoffs. I still think the Eagles underperformed their potential last year. Um, Now AJ Brown being gone, that might have been that might be a good thing for the Eagles not having him in the locker room, and they also replaced their offensive coordinator. So it could be the opposite. The Eagles could still be really good next year. Ravens, I just think I think Lamar is inconsistent. As talented as he is, I think he's a little inconsistent. I'm just not a fan of their receivers, to be honest. So, and they lost their center. So that's my take on the Ravens.
Okay.
Interesting.
Um, if I'm going for a team, because you already said one of them for me, I feel like the Raiders are gonna surprise some people this year, definitely. Outside of them, I feel like one team or two teams that could possibly surprise some people are the Bengals and the Giants.
Love it, love it.
Damn it, those are my two.
Yeah.
Bengals and the Giants for sure. I feel like the Bengals are probably gonna have one of their best years they've had since they drafted Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.
I agree.
For sure. I feel
Actually, I
like
agree.
especially because who they just picked up Dexter Lawrence, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's gonna be that's probably the biggest addition they could have made because all they need is realistically all they need is help on defense. And if they can get that defense together, the offense isn't bad at all.
Not at all. Great offense. I thought they added one more piece on defense. I'm gonna look it up.
And they drafted somebody too.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
they did.
sorry, yeah, Dexter Lawrence. I guess they didn't. I thought they picked someone else up, but you know what?
Who they draft?
Wyatt, you got us on that,
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking. So they sent their first round pick for Dexter Lawrence.
Okay.
right?
They took an edge out of Texas A&M with their second round pick, and then their third round pick,
Wait, what's the edge's name?
they took
Yeah.
Howell, Cassius Howell.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
I don't know how to
He's,
pronounce it.
he's an animal.
And then they took Tacario Davis, a corner from Washington, in the second round.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking about that they picked up. That's a 6'4", 195-pound corner right there. Probably been one of the top corners in college football the last 2-3 years. He reminds me of like
Well, they
a
needed that.
he reminds me of like a Not more. I wouldn't say more lengthier, but he has more size to him. But he reminds me of like Tariq Woolen. If you
Mm.
guys go watch his film, you'll see what I mean for sure. But
I'm gonna
Cassius
take a
Hal, Trudy.
surprise team.
Cassius Hal's a good one.
Oh yeah. I mean I think it's good that they went defense so much in the draft because that was their biggest weak point last year too.
Yeah. No, for sure. They're damn near 32nd and everything.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's terrible.
I'm gonna take a surprise team this year. I'm gonna take the Saints. I
I
think
I
get
like
I
it.
think I mean I'm not saying they're gonna make a deep run. I just think they're gonna win a lot more games than people think.
yeah.
They're really competitive at the end of the season last year.
No, definitely.
Yeah. And we're all fans of their quarterback, so
Yeah.
Right, and they trade for Travis Etienne. Was that a trade or was he a free agent?
he signed.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Um,
he signed. He signed. Yeah.
and I mean Chris Olave. I mean, dude. I mean, fantasy wise, Chris Olave might be a first round pick, dude. I mean, he might, or at least like wide receiver 1 pick, maybe second round, maybe not first round, but you got to get your running back first round. Um, but I think they drafted Jordan Tyson, right? So could be an interesting year for the Saints for sure, actually.
Yeah.
Damn, Jordan Tyson. I forgot
Yeah.
about him.
I mean I do like your Chiefs pick too, because I think even if Mahomes is ready week 1, I think that offense is gonna be I don't know. I just am a little worried about his mobility, kind of like what you said, and
Well,
coming off an injury.
their offense was kind of a mess to start the year too, even with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they also got rid of their offensive coordinator too. So
That is
yeah,
true. And they got Walker from Kansas City or from
mhm.
Seattle.
Yeah,
yeah,
could be interesting for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
But hey,
Mm,
but all right, I think that can do it for tonight's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week, next episode, whenever we get to recording. So.